Hello everyone, welcome to Inter Worldwide. This is Mo, your host today for a tactical analysis for this Inter Sassuolo game 2-1 that ended this morning. Inter are 11 points ahead of the rivals Milan, 12 points ahead of Juventus with 9 games to play for every team. We'll go tactics, we'll jump in right away about the formation. Inter started with the usual 5-3-2. The difference was that Darmian started as the left center back while Eriksen slotted for the position of the suspended Brozovic, and Gagliardini took the left center mid position right there. In the beginning of the first half, Inter tried to press Sassuolo, but the opponent were really good in getting the ball out of their area, pushing Inter all the way back. As you see, these are the players they're trying to press. However, after this, Inter dropped all the way back and Sassuolo were able to move the ball left and right. And you will see at the end of the video the stats where Sassuolo had most of the position during the game. You'll see the lines of Inter very close to each other, the 3 in the midfield and the 5 in the back. Even the 2 forwards, Lukaku and Lautaro, they were dropping deep during the first half all the time. When Inter tried to go forward, they tried to do their usual style, building from the back. That's why Eriksen and Barella trying to drop deep between the center backs, trying to get the ball forward, but Sassuolo had all these players trying to press, 7 players on the screen trying to press in Inter's half. So Inter opted to play the long ball to Lukaku and Lautaro, who were able to turn sometimes and create some opportunities. The first goal came from a long ball that was played to Lautaro, who was able to switch to Ashley Young on the left side because the right back of the 4 defenders of Sassuolo had to be inside to tuck in to have a close defense, and all the space was ahead of Ashley Young to go and make the crosses. This is one of the scenarios that the goal came from, exactly the same scenario right here. Moving to the second half, Inter were 1-0 up, so they tried to push the line up a little bit, trying to defend a little bit higher. As you can see right here, they tried to push the midfielders, Barella and Sensi when he came in, Gagliardini and the 2 forwards trying to press the halfway line. But again, Sassuolo's midfield were able to bypass that press and pin Inter back most of the second half. As you can see right here, all the Inter midfield and even Lautaro, they are behind the ball. The difference is, in the second half, Inter left Lukaku up top. And this is where the second goal happened. It's a counter-attack. You can see here, 2-on-2, Lukaku and Lautaro. Everybody had to go after Lukaku and Lautaro was wide open. This is where Inter scored the second goal. After this, Inter tried to keep the ball being 2-0 up and tried to pass the ball in the back, as you can see, while Sassuolo kept the press. This guy is blocking all the passes to this side, since he tried to pass to Hakimi, but the press and Inter were not able to beat the press, and this is when Sassuolo came back to the game with their first goal. The game ended 2-1. It was a good fight for Inter, and then we saw that the other half of Inter where they can defend the lead. Yeah, it's a mistake, but they were able to defend the lead and play in the counter. And you can see now the stats: 70% for Sassuolo, only 30 for Inter. 2 shots on target, 3 for Sassuolo. These 2 went in. The number of passes is magnificently bigger for Sassuolo, but it's a hard win and 3 points that put Inter a step closer to the league. Thank you so much everyone for tuning in, and hopefully we'll see you in a week or 2 where Inter mathematically have the Scudetto in their pocket, hopefully soon. Thank you very much.